his home. Tob Cohen's widow disputing the manner in which he was found, casting aspersions on the DCI and his impartiality. Remember, even the post-mortem was postponed for a few hours, I believe even by a day, when they requested one of those pathologists who was present when Tob Cohen's body was being discovered, said he was biased in the case, and they then had to call in chief pathologist Dr. Johansen Odwor, who was on leave, to come in and conduct the post-mortem. That confirmed what everyone in the country already suspected was a murder, and of course giving some shocking details about the state of his body at the time it was discovered, about a month after he was declared missing. And we apologize for those shaky pictures there. Our cameraman trying to steady that picture, but you have seen quite a bit of what is taking place at the Jewish cemetery. It's along Wangari Maathai Road here in Nairobi. Dutch tycoon who was found murdered just a few weeks ago, now being laid to rest. We'll continue to have details for you on this case that has gripped the nation as we go in our subsequent bulletins. But that was just live pictures for you there. Remember, Sarah Wairimu Cohen, who is the widow of Tob Cohen, was allowed to attend that burial. She's currently in custody at the Langata Women's Prison, but allowed to attend that burial that is currently underway here in Nairobi. This is Citizen Briefs. Do we want to carry on with some more stories? Do we have the time for that? All right, we want to take you back to the Jewish cemetery. So let's take a look at what's transpiring there. Like we told you, Sarah Wairimu Cohen is present, former MP. Patrick Mwiruri also present, has been a close friend of Tob Cohen for many years. And you can see him now just seemingly getting some consolation there. Their lawyers are also present. This is a close family event after an agreement was reached between Sarah Wairimu Cohen and Tob Cohen's sister, Gabrielle Van Straten, who is not in attendance. We understand she says she had some urgent matters to deal with back home in the Netherlands. As she said, she had been here since Tob Cohen was declared missing in July of this year. So this marks the end of at least one phase of this case, with him being laid to rest. His brother is in attendance. According to Jewish rites and customs, a brother buries a brother, so he is here to make sure that his brother gets a final send-off. And you can see there in the background, Sarah Wairimu Cohen, flanked by her lawyer, Philip Morgor. They have questioned the DCI's impartiality in this case. They even questioned one of the pathologists that was involved at the time his body was found at their Kitisuru home. A postmortem was then conducted, led by Chief Government Pathologist Dr. Johansen Odwar, who was in fact on leave and had to be recalled. And once that postmortem was done, and in fact once the body was found, that laid the case, at least according to investigators and the office of the DPP, against Sarah Wairimu Kamotho. And you can see his body there in the coffin, now being wheeled to perhaps what would be the final journey.
Kombani kidogo. Sikome tu watu. Haifiki. Ngoma cha bado mdogo.
Abu. Unajua simu ya kampuni haiwezi piga. Unajua simu ya kampuni haiwezi piga baka. Kuna baka. I'll try to work out with Peter, but I'll try.
Alikulia zamani, simuonyesha kitu. Alisema kuna gari moja utaona. Hii imezuia kina nani?
You're watching the final ceremony for Tob Cohen, who is a Dutch tycoon who called Kenya home for more than 30 years. First coming to the region as Philips East Africa CEO, and then embarking on golf tourism as something that he was passionate about. And a little over 23 years ago, founding his company Tob's Kenya Golf Safaris. Actually, it was in 1991. And he sought to market Kenya and indeed Africa as a golf tourism destination. Stumbling a little bit in the beginning, but going on to be a successful company, even winning at a recent award in 2018, that's the World Golf Tourism Award ceremony that was held in Spain. His company, Tob's Kenya Golf Safaris, beat 9 other African companies to claim Africa's best golf tour operators. He is said to have told his brother-in-law that Kenya was his home and he had no intention of leaving, and hence here he is now being buried here at the Jewish cemetery in Nairobi. A lot of people within the tourism sector saying he did quite a lot, and his company was very professional and paid attention to detail in bringing tourists to the country, especially tourists who were passionate about golf. He even got himself a visit to State House Nairobi back in 2003 and got a chance to meet then President Mwai Kibaki, who was at the time the patron of the Kenya Golf Union. And Tobs was, of course, the chairman of the Kenya Golf Marketing Alliance. And many touting him for the work that he has done in putting Kenya on the map when it comes to tourism, starting a successful company, and also at some point later venturing into medical tourism, helping those who are unwell go to Thailand seeking medical treatment. A man by friends and family who is said to have loved the country and didn't go anywhere for 3 decades and stayed here in the country following his posting here by that company and starting his own. The man was passionate about tourism, about Kenya, about Africa, and about golf. And he won that World Africa's Best Golf Tour Operator at the World Golf Awards ceremony, not just in 2018, but in the 3 years before that. So that's 2017, 2016, and 2015. Perhaps testament to just how successful his company had become. Tob Cohen now being laid to rest in his early 70s here at the Jewish cemetery in Nairobi.
And I should devote the Lord out for many long years.
Thank you.